Hello, I'm Tom Boberg, webmaster of surfnexus.com and professional internet marketer. If you own a website or an affiliate program, you know that your key to success is traffic and the quality of it that you get. In order to further your education and understanding of traffic, the types available, and the sources where you can get them, I have created Traffic Basics. So, let's get to it. For part 2 of 3 out of Traffic Basics, we will be covering what exactly are the types of traffic. Welcome back to part 2 of Traffic Basics. In our first episode, we went over what exactly traffic is. In this episode, we're going to go more into depth between the differences between organic and directed traffic. A site's organic traffic is any traffic that comes to the site through a non-solicited means. Meaning, a spider found it, it was found in a meta search, it was found by a page-ranked link, or it was found in one of the many sources of organic traffic commonly used, such as directories, search engines, and guides. This can be lumped in with review sites as well, such as restaurant listings or movie reviews. These 3 primary sources of organic traffic are probably utilized by people like you every day. 2 great examples of organic directory sources of traffic are sites such as Yahoo or the DMOZ. A great example of a search engine where you would get the most organic traffic would be such as Google, Ask, or Yahoo as well. A great source for a review site or a guide type of site, an example would be the Yellow Pages or any other type of listing site such as Zagat's, something of that sort. Any of those can be considered organic sources. These aren't the only organic sources that you can encounter. One such great example is being listed here on YouTube. Sites such as social networking sites like MySpace, Facebook, also sites that you've seen such as Blogger or any other reporting site, any other site that does reviews, commentaries, or people can link and comment about their favorite sites. And if you're talked about, well, you're going to rank higher in those search engines. One very important thing when you're assessing the quality of organic traffic that you have and the effectiveness it is at bringing people to your site is your placement. One major term that refers to your placement of an ad that's used in the industry is being known as being placed above or below the fold. You need to understand this because most internet viewers, when they go to a search engine, listing, or directory, are actually kind of lazy. They don't feel like scrolling down on the page, and that's what the fold is. The fold can be described like, say you have a page that when you get to the page, come there, there's a picture, and then there's your number 1 listing, number 2 listing, number 3 listing, and number 4 listing. But there's also a scroll bar here, and you can scroll down. Now when you scroll down, you're going to see 5, 6, 7. Everything that appears here initially when you get to the page, when you arrive at the home page, is considered above the fold. Any listing or review that appears below this bottom portion, in which you have to scroll down, is referred to as below the fold. This is very important because statistics show that 33% of the links clicked on a web page almost always are above the fold. So if you have to scroll down and go to the next page to see you listed at one of these organic sources, you're likely not getting near the amount of hits that these guys are. So always remember, above the fold is much better than the ideal place to be. Now, if you want to get started with directed traffic, there's first a few acronyms that are commonly used in the industry that you have to understand before you can begin to order or know what you want. The first acronym is PPC. This stands for pay-per-click advertisement. So you've seen them on Google. You got the main listings, and then you have the bar over there of other links that are paid to be there. Those links don't show up because they're great matches. They show up because people paid the most on the keywords, so they're highest up there. Above the fold keywords generally cost a lot more bid per click or cost per click than the sites that are being showed lower in the syndicated bar. So the first acronym is PPC. Pay per click. Second acronym is CPC. This stands for cost per click. Now, the cost per click is based on a bid of what you're willing to pay per click, and usually that site will have a budget that you can set for the day, such as a quarter per click, not to exceed $20 for a day. Now, other sites will go by the impressions that they show of a link or a banner or a visual ad of any sort. How many times it's been shown as an impression, or maybe the whole page, like a page view. Now, that also has an acronym called CPM. Now, this acronym is a little different, and it can be misleading because it stands for cost per thousand. The M is there because it stands for the Roman numeral of 1,000. Doesn't stand for a million. Now, at various sites, you can buy different types of ads. You can buy the pay-per-click ads, which you will pay per click. You can buy impressions that go by CPM. At sites such as traffic exchanges, you can buy page views, which will be on a timer ranging from 10 to typically 30 seconds. Page views. Now, you can also buy pop-up ads. I hate these. These are annoying. I don't use them. But they are effective. And there's a bunch of ways you can have the pop-ups happen. You can have them pop under. Where another page will open up under the main page. A pop-up, which will be a whole new page. Or you can have a smaller box pop up when you exit the exchange. That's called an exit exchange, where the pop-up will pop up when you leave the page. Another very important thing to factor into your mind whenever you think about any type of directed traffic is to understand how long it's going to be shown. If the web page doesn't load up quickly, you need to have something else to show in a jiffy. If your web page takes about 10 seconds to load up, in a traffic exchange where it's only going to show you for about 10 to 15 seconds most likely, it's not going to get very effective when you only catch them for their last 2-3 seconds of the view. So you should create something that's very quick and fast loading in its place for cases where the traffic's not going to be very long lasting. In these cases, these are called splash pages. Many sites offer free ones. At Surfnexus, we offer a free splash page generator, and many other sites also offer them. So check them out. And if you have a slow loading page, consider a splash page. It'll probably double your results. Well, that concludes part 2 of Traffic Basics. Stay tuned for part 3, where we will learn how to implement and put into practice the types of traffic that we covered in earlier videos. Till then, stay tuned.